What's up, everyone? My name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music as a musician myself. Today is the return of Etrian Odyssey, Untold 2. It says TKOF, Labyrinth 4, Cherry Tree Bridge. Requested by Kalinin on Patreon. I thought it was 2 Untold. And I'm not sure what TKOF is, but I thought it was like the night. Is it the Night of Fafnir or the Fafnir? I don't know. It's one of those, but I've heard that name before. Anyways, this is from channel Banim, composer Yuzo Koshiro, of course. Really quickly, I did hear another version of Cherry Tree Bridge about a month ago, and I remember that one standing out a lot amongst other Etrian Odyssey stuff. It sounded really bubbly and underwater and kind of calm. So I didn't realize there was another one with the same name, so I technically should have done them like pretty close to each other, but oops. So this is Cherry Tree Bridge from Etrian Odyssey Untold 2. The other one I did was Heroes of Lagard. Okay, let's go. I like how the character on the right is holding a lute. Ooh. I like it already. Nice touch with the acoustic. Ooh, damn. Love it. I want to say this fits it a little better, but they're both great. Oh, the bass, damn, dude. I'm turning it up. I feel like I'm in a forest amongst little birds and talking to jaguars and stuff. I'm assuming we hear the bass any second now. Ooh, even better. Damn. I don't remember exactly what I said in the other one, but I do remember liking it. But I recall sounding it so different from the other Etrian stuff I've heard. There could be a bunch of songs of this for all I know. But most of the Etrian Odyssey I've heard has had a lot of like, not like aggressive sounding rock stuff, but you know, a little harder than this. And I remember that stuck out because there was like a lot of arpeggios and this sort of slow electronic, almost lo-fi sound. And this one, as soon as I heard the acoustic, or just like the stringed instrument, I was like, it just gave me this warmth of like, yeah, this sounds to me sounds more fitting. When I think of Cherry Tree Bridge, that sounds way more fitting. It sounds like I'm outside and like a little village and a little forest outside or something. But it put me there. It like physically puts me there. The other one is good too, and I'm sure they both work in some capacity. But this more organic kind of nature raw sound, where it sounds like a couple of people are just playing it near a fire or something. That sounds really, really cool. Because obviously when I think of Cherry Tree Bridge, I automatically go to like a woodland setting or something like that. Totally fit, you know. Also the percussion, the shakers, the bar chimes, really cool, really cool. But they both. This one's gonna be hard because I don't like to choose favorites. This is one of those songs where like if I heard the other one, I'd be like, oh man, this one's pretty damn good too. And it'd be like impossible to choose. So I'm just gonna say I like them both. I love them both actually. Really cool, unique songs. And another thing is, you know what I noticed? I kind of noticed this before. I never mentioned it, but now I'm kind of convinced. And this is totally fine, by the way. And I just think Yuzo's more vocal about it because I follow him on Twitter as well. But from what I've seen from his tweets and just everything I've heard from him on the channel, you can tell he's a big fan of his own work. You know, he talks about it a lot. He talks about the gear he used, and also like almost every song it seems has like a remix to it, or a different version, or the super arranged, or you know what I mean. Like he loves what he does, and that's really awesome. Because as an artist, I think it's more than okay to love your work. I feel that there's people that are kind of hindered and they don't want to admit that, or they makes them sound self-centered or something. I got news for you, buddy. If you're not a fan of your own work, that's a pretty concerning, because you know, like, why are you doing it? Of course, it's okay to like your own stuff, and it's even great to love your own stuff. I do think there is some sort of balance between like being cocky and like, oh, I'm the best, whatever. I mean, you can think however you want, but I mean, this goes for YouTube as well. You know, I like my channel because I make videos as to what I would like to see. No one did it, so I did it. You know, there's nothing cocky about that. I'm honest. I like what I do. So it's really nice to see an artist that is aware, because what that does is open up their creativity even more. If you're going to be like, oh, you know, it's all right, but, you know, something special, you're like limiting yourself for no reason. You know, it sounds silly, because in a way it sounds like you're kind of fishing for compliments, which no one likes. And it makes it awkward for both the listener and yourself. So I think every artist, whether it's music, anything, just artists in general, should find that sweet spot of just accepting that you might be pretty damn cool. Just saying. But to go back on that, yeah, like if you follow Yuzo, he's very active on Twitter. I'm not calling it X, stupid. Then you'll see that he's still very active, still making stuff. And the fact that he loves his own melodies enough to rearrange them into other ways to enjoy, that's awesome. Repackaging it, that's great. It's really cool. That's why he's one of the best, in my opinion. And that's why he's been around for so long. So, because of all these things, you know, I'm always going to enjoy Etrian Odyssey, even though I know nothing about this game. At this point, I've heard this game more than anything else he's done. I'm aware of him, but I haven't heard much of him outside of, excuse me, Etrian Odyssey. So yeah, that was Cherry Tree Bridge from EOU2 TKOF Labyrinth 4 Cherry Tree Bridge. And I like both of them a lot. So once again, if you're an artist out there or you're whatever, own that shit. Thank you to God, who requested this? I already forgot. Oh no, Kalinin. Sorry. Thank you to Kalinin for the request. Thanks to everyone that you see here. My name is Jesse, and the auditorium. Peace.